Hi, viewers at home. Thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your time. And please endeavor to like this video, share it with your loved ones, and I need your comments as well. I want you to tell me what you think about each and every videos so that we can better interact post this session. This session is an amazing one as well. I have someone that will wow you guys tonight. I just want you to stay tuned to the end of the program. I have someone from the United States, and she is awesome. She's gonna blow your mind tonight. Just do as you do every night. Please take your pen and get ready to make some notes, and please implement what these people are talking about, because this is a life story. This has actually happened, and they have done whatever they made mention here to overcome their challenges. Just implement the same thing and you will get to where you want to be. We can do this together, right? Awesome. So I have with me tonight Dr. Marcia Martin. She's an health healer. Hi, Dr. Marcia. How are you doing tonight?
Hello, welcome. Thanks so much for having me.
You're most welcome. Dr. Marcia, can you please introduce yourself to our audience so that they can get to know you better?
Absolutely. I call myself a heart healer because I help people clear and heal the pain in their heart that they have accumulated from past abuse, past trauma, past failures. And what I have found through my own journey is once you let go of all of those failures, all of the times that it didn't go the way that you wanted to, then you're able to open to that divine connection, to the angels, to get that inspiration and guidance that you need, so that instead of always struggling for answers, the answers are flowing to you and you realize there are so many different ways that you can solve the problem, which then means, hey, I don't have to be afraid, because if this doesn't work, well, I'll just go to all of the other options that I have. So for me, it was so wonderful to go from a place of great rigidity where if this doesn't work, I'm really in trouble, to, well, if this doesn't work, I'll just figure out what will with the help of the angelic realm.
Awesome. Thank you for that introduction, and I really appreciate that. And we are happy to have you here tonight. Understand your very busy schedule. We really appreciate your time. I know we've been like struggling to catch up. You've been jumping from one meeting to the other. I really appreciate this. Thank you once again. And for everyone watching us at home, please endeavor to comment and say thank you to Dr. Marcia, because she actually did this for us, for every one of us to benefit from. Diversify experience. So I want to tell people that are just joining me for the first time, if this is your first time of watching me live, I want to tell you what we are doing here. We are here to synthesize the society because we believe in humanity. We believe everyone have the right to at least to be happy. And that happiness could be various. Yes, we understand what is happening in the society at large at the moment. We know there's some effect of the pandemic. We know that people believe there's recession now. We know that some people are saying the recession is around the corner. But regardless of what you are going through today, we want to tell you that you are not alone. And the way we want to achieve this is through storytelling. I will be inviting here. I have invited already, and I will keep inviting amazing people that have overcome challenges in life, and they've put in some things in place to overcome these challenges. I'll be inviting these people over here to share their life experience with you. What happened then and how they overcome these challenges. So you don't have to struggle and do this alone. You can just watch the video, see what they've put in place, and implement the same thing in your life. And with doing that, you can skyrocket your life. You get what I'm saying now? Let's do this together. Dr. Marcia, thank you once again for joining us. Can you please share with our audience tonight a particular time in life when you actually hit the rock bottom? What happened then, and what did you do to overcome these challenges? Over to you.
I wish it was just one time and
Hmm.
it was, like a cataclysmic shift, but it was more just water wearing away the rock, just feeling like I was always a failure or I was never good enough. Whatever it was that I was trying to achieve, I always felt like I should have been more. And it just kept wearing and wearing and wearing away until I started behaving as though it wasn't enough. I wasn't going to make it. I wasn't going to get whatever goal that I was trying to reach. So I started living as though that was my truth. And so I kept sliding further and further and further into the darkness because I was telling myself, well, you're really not that great. You don't have that much to offer. There isn't really anything about you that should make people honor you or accept you or uplift you. And so I kind of, after years and years of this, found myself at the bottom of a deep, dark well saying, oh, this is not a nice place to be. I don't like this. I don't like anything about me. I don't like anything about my life. If I could leave, I would. I just can't figure out why I want to be here. Well, my one purpose for being here was because my children were still relatively young, and I knew that I couldn't just take off and leave them to this world. If I found it to be terrible, gosh, what am I doing to them if I decide to do some sort of crazy suicide or something like that? So I knew I was stuck. I knew I was like, okay, gotta be here. So that means you gotta figure it out. And I had always loved and been interested in the angelic energetic realm. But I had gotten really involved in high school and in college and a little bit during my master's program. But then I sort of decided, oh heck, that's just made up nonsense. And I need to get a real job and be part of a real life. So I pushed all that aside and just got unhappier and unhappier and unhappier. So finally, at the bottom of the well, I started back on that same track, going to the library, reading every book on spirituality, and addressing it from the place of, gee, I hope so. I really hope that this is going to work, or that there are angelic forces, or there is something greater than myself. And somewhere along the way of the I hope so, I opened up enough to actually begin communicating with the angelic forces that I knew as a child and had just said, well, see ya, I got things to do. And as I brought them back in, then they began teaching me what I needed to do in order to move out of this place. And it was a long process, but I made it.
Yeah,
So, for me, it wasn't overnight because I needed to learn everything in order to teach it.
definitely.
And that was my earlier training. I was an elementary school teacher for a long time. So they had me learn everything, what will work, what won't work, what's going to speed it up, what's going to slow it down, how are you going to really implement this in your life. But you don't have to go that route. Instead of going through my crazy twists and turns, I'm going to invite you to go right into your heart and let go of all of that baggage, And all of that shame and blame and guilt and fear, just give that all to the divine in whatever way works best for you. And then begin opening your heart. Open your heart to their guidance, and your life is going to change.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. For people that are watching me at home, I'm sure you're able to comprehend what Dr. Marcia have just analyzed. There's a particular time in her life whereby she was thinking of giving up. I didn't even see that coming. She was thinking of committing suicide. And there's one thing I noticed there. She has a reason not to. In the previous video, I made mention of that thing. That sometimes in life, all you need is to find that reason. One reason that will not allow you to do bad things. And now she just made mention of the same thing. Her children was the reason why she did not give up finally. Because of the kids, she was like, I'm not going to leave these ones there. I have to do it right so that they can they can follow my footsteps. Awesome, awesome. And sometimes she now started with, I hope it will work. That's another thing. It's totally different from, I'm bad, this is not going to work. This is, now she moved from the space of, I don't think anyone will listen to me, to the space of, I hope. Now there's an atom of belief. Like she believed that she's hoping, but there's an atom of belief in hope. From hope to studying. Then she started reading everything, started gathering information so that she can teach this information to people and they will not need to go through what she have gone through already. Amazing, amazing. 4 of the speakers that I've invited here, they said the only way you can get out of your present situation is knowledge. You have to empower yourself to be a better version of yourself. Maybe sometimes we are even our own problem, but we keep looking outside, thinking the people around us or the society or the world is a bad place. Maybe you are your problem. Maybe you just need to study 1 or 2 things, get better and professional at that thing, become a professional at that thing, and you will be surprised at what the world will bring to you. Dr. Marcia, I really appreciate this. I really, 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 really appreciate this. This is awesome. And I want you not to watch the video once, watch it 2-3 times so that you can comprehend what she just analyzed. And that is it for tonight. That is it. It's always a very quick one. Just to round up, we have our tradition here, and it could be funny, but it's the main deal for me. So that each and everyone that watched the video, we have a takeover. Dr. Marcia, I want you to look into the camera and point your finger to if one person, just one person, is going to take one thing away from you tonight. What do you want he or she to take away? And the way you're going to do it is, hey, you watching me tonight, I want you to, over to you.
Okay, so what I want to make sure you take away tonight is to remember that no matter where you are, begin where you are. You don't have to wait until you're way up there. Begin where you are, take responsibility that you got yourself to this place, but because you got yourself there, you can get yourself out. If you are willing to begin where you are and you don't give up, you keep going until you begin being able to honor yourself and love yourself and really accept that you are perfect just as you are.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Regardless of where you are today, that is your starting point. Regardless of where I am today, I just think she just talked to me. I think I'm actually the one person you're talking to tonight. I don't know, maybe some other person. Regardless of where you are today, That is your starting point. From there, you can put things in place to make and to become a better person. Thank you once again, Dr. Marcia. And should someone watch this video and they feel like they want to reach out to you, maybe you can assist or support them towards this journey, how can they reach out to you?
Please come visit my website. It's MM for Marcia Martin, mmhearthealer.com. So it's heart like the heart and healer, mmhearthealer.com. And I have so much material, blogs, YouTube videos, a weekly live that is just designed to lift you up, to inspire you, to remind you that you are perfect. In this, you might not be perfect for yesterday, and you may not be perfect for tomorrow, but wherever you are is perfect, and it's the perfect place for you to begin. So please don't let shame, guilt, blame, or fear stand in your way. You are more than enough, and you are perfect just as you are.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's just for me again. I'm just perfect the way I am. I'm just perfect. Thank you. I think you're just here to talk to me tonight. Thank you for that.
Honored to be able to do so.
I really, really appreciate that. And for you that are watching me today, I think maybe you can take that from me, like it's actually for you, not for me. You know, it could be for you. And yeah, it's for me. And you can take it as well. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, and we're rounding up already. Please endeavor to like this video, share it with your loved ones, and please put your comment. And on the YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I'll definitely put our website and our Facebook link so that you can reach out to her directly. Just click on the link and you can get in touch with Dr. Marcia directly. Thank you once again for your time. I look forward to see you in our next session. Thank you, guys. Once again, thank you, Dr. Marcia, and do have a great night.